The next leg in gold is going to take us straight to all-time high and over $2,100, and I'll show you what needs to happen to get us there. In my last gold video, we were looking for another leg up to our algo target at 1838. We ended up getting that move, and I even hosted a nice live trade scout for members. For a little bit, the price action was a little funky at the top, so it made it a bit tricky. If you remember from my last video, I covered a few different counts, the one you see as a regular impulse, the leading diag, and a zigzag correction. With the latest price action, I think we might have gotten that leading diag with a sideways style correction, which kind of sucks because we would have loved to get a retrace into support or a nice swing trade. But if this count is correct, gold is about to pop hard. Now let's dig into the micro to see how gold gets above 2100. Before we do, if you like the content so far, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button because we do weekly outlook for Bitcoin and the S&P 500 every Monday, as well as midweek videos on different traditional and crypto assets. So this count is super tricky and I spent tons of time going back and forth, but I think this is a contracting leading diag for one, followed by an expanding leading diag for the one of three. So if this is the case, we can see a retrace into that 1870 level before we start ripping for the third of third that will take us directly to that 2085 level. One thing we need to be aware of is the possibility that this is just a zigzag correction, because so far it's channeling like one. What we'd like to see is a break of the base channel on good volume, and that will give us a good idea that we're in a third wave. So when we piece this together on the macro, our third of third would take us to that 2080 level to break the all-time high and eventually carry us to that 2300 target I talked about in my last gold macro video. A word of caution here, we're sitting right at resistance. If we can pop above the 707 and that high volume area, I have a feeling it's ready to go. Click the video on the screen to watch my last gold macro video that goes in depth about gold's ultimate price target coming later this year.